Alrighty, it is Sunday, August 2nd of 2020, and we're going to be doing a pepper update here. Here's what we've got going on. I've got a whole bunch of the single 5-gallon buckets now. I decided to try something other than the double buckets this year. And these ones that you see right here are all ones that I know what they are. You've got some 5-gallon containers, or number 5s, not actually 5 gallons, just number 5. I got some number 2 containers over here. Just upsized those yesterday. And then some other stuff over here. And then the non-veggies and stuff over there. And here are the ones that I don't know what they are. Thankfully there's not that many. Now I believe this one is a red hot cherry. And there is the Mikey. We'll try to get him doing something funny or cute. Keeping my peppers safe from everything. All you can see is a reflection on the wall there. So here are all the peppers that I'm going to name off. In the big ones we have Mini Sweets. This is one that we got the seeds from a pepper that we got at Costco a couple years ago. Here is the California Reaper. Has a Carolina Reaper in its ancestry. This one is the Roulette Habanero. That was a heatless habanero. Don't know if the heatless continues to the second generation, but we'll find out. Here is my Hungarian Black. It has HP for Hungarian Purple, but I've since learned that it is Hungarian Black. It was crossed with a Ghost back in 2015, and you can see this looks nothing like a Hungarian Black. Show you an example of that over here. So here is a Hungarian Black, and it kind of looks like a purple jalapeno there, but it is a darker colored. The leaves are also a darker colored, but that was the parent variety of this one that had the female as the Hungarian Black, and the male was a red ghost pepper. And it appears that that cross may have actually taken. That was my first attempt at crossing. So we've got that right there. This one here I call the Funky Fruit Varieties. This one here is the Bishop's Crown, and you can see that one looks really different compared to everything else we've seen. We've got Datil over here. No fruits going on that yet, but all the peppers were about this size right here for 2 months, and then I started using house water instead of secondary water, and they've gotten much bigger, although some of them were over here in the shade area, but that's got really crappy drainage over there. So the drainage and the secondary water contributed to the stuntedness. but they seem to be coming back. This one was in a smaller container for a long time. This is the yellow scorpion. This is the Jay's red, a ghost and scorpion cross. So he's getting nice and big there. We've got another attempted cross, the Hungarian black, crossed with one that was, I call it the stunted scorpion. It looked like a red jalapeno, but it had a little stinger tail on it. Really funky looking. So there's that. We've got a whole bunch of these normal looking, and then there's this guy right here. Nothing like a Hungarian black. So these Hungarian black fruits are all typical. And that one off one right there, so that'll be an exciting one. Hopefully it has viable seeds in it. Here's another attempted cross, another Hungarian black with a ghost. This would be from the same fruit that this other one over here came from. So there's one from the fruit. And here's the other. So you can see how we've got the blackish on the color and ghostish on the shaping and the way the fruit is. I mean, they're all pretty much ghost-esque looking here. Here we go. They all look ghost-like. And the mother was a Hungarian black. So, another proof that my first attempt at crossing may have actually worked. Alrighty, here's another Jay's red. And there. Here's a rainbow bell. And that one has got some rot on it there, so we will take it off and let it put its energy into these fruits right here. Now, these two right here are the same. I always mispronounce this one. Ahi Sharapita, I believe is what it is. Ahi C is what I've been calling it. But you can see how large that guy is. That one was just right over here on the edge where I had good drainage. And this guy over here, much smaller, that was over where you can still see mud right over there. So that's how the drainage situation was causing these to deform. Alright, here is the Hungarian black scorpion cross attempt. We've got the typical Hungarian black shaping there. So I guess we'll find out if that actually worked or not at some point later. Alright, here's a regular red ghost from 2014. This came from the same packet that the fodder or pollen that was used to create that one there and that one there. Then we've got this guy over here. Here's another yellow scorpion. Right there. Nice and big. Alright. There's the red ghost. Here's another yellow scorpion. Those ones seem to be a bit smaller in their habit. Here's a golden Cayenne. That was from a plant that I grew last year. You remember that one with the spitting video. Here's another rainbow bell. Now this one has a question mark on it because I didn't know what it was at the time, but it has since been shown to be a fish pepper. That is the variegated leaving right there. That's the only variegated one that I planted, and you can see the good striations on the fruit there. So not only are the leaves variegated, but the fruit is as well. Very awesome. Alright, here we go. We've got Habanero. It's either a orange or a roulette. We'll find out at some point which one it is. That one's got some fruiting going on it though. Here's another one. Habanero, orange or roulette. And then this guy here is another yellow reaper. We've got a jalapeno right there, and an atomic tiger right there. Another yellow reaper. Here's a Brazilian starfish, and that one was planted last May. It was in a 4-inch container its entire first year. Purple Ghost, 2015 was the seed packet, and it was planted at the same time as the Brazilian starfish. Here's a dragon's breath. Hot lemon. Black olive. Same planting as the other last year's ones. This one is either a Phileas blue or a pretty in purple. I'm not totally sure which, but it's one of those two. So it's over here with the known ones. This one as well, pretty in purple or Phileas blue. Yellow scorpion. Jay's red, seed from 2018. Hot lemon. That's from the separating the plants that were in the can together video. Here's another one that I grew last year. This is a Sugar Rush peach. Getting some good fruiting on that one. Here's Xavery Mild, another heatless habanero. Purple Ghost, X Scorpion Red, attempted cross. So hopefully that took. Hopefully it gets big enough to actually make fruit this year. Another atomic tiger. Another Jay's red. These guys were all upsized yesterday, so they haven't grown into their new containers yet. Atomic tiger. Dragon's breath. This is a orange Peter, along with this guy here, also an orange Peter. Hungarian black. Ghost attempted cross. Once more. Probably is, because it's from the same batch as the other guys. This one here is a Phileas blue. Here's the regular Hungarian black. And some more rainbow bells along with catnip. That's a volunteer that just grew there. But the rest of these in 1 gallon containers here are all rainbow bell. There we go. And that will do it for all of the peppers that I'm growing this year. And we've got Queen Callie right here. Hello, kitty cat. Meow. unknowns. You can see my original way I was doing it was writing with a marker on masking tape, and that didn't do too well once it got wet and in the sun. So there's something. Here's another something.